What up, dogs? Welcome back to Garo Clicker Heroes. Rar. Yo, I just realized this. OG is at level 1500. Now, she didn't get here, like, without slowing down. She definitely got here after she started slowing down a ton. So there's definitely, once again, no way we're switching over to Lilin. But it's good to see that we've gotten her to level 1500, sort of unpainfully, I guess you can say that is the term that I'm trying to use. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. Who knows these days, man. But while all this shit's happening, what do I got here? Okay, let's I got some time. Let's name this last episode, yeah? Garo Clicker Heroes 198 part 2. Oh, no. It's part 3. God damn it, Garo Clicker Heroes 198 part 3. That's what it is. Yep. Okay. Let's upload it too. Let's upload it as well. 198 part 3. 198 part 3. It's gonna come out on 17th. It's gonna be noon. Excuse me. 17th. Alright, publish it. Publish. Okay, beautiful. Perfect. Beautiful. So good. 98 part 1, part 2, and part 3. And this one's gonna be part 4, right? Yeah, totally. Part 4. Have I? Wait a second. Oh my god, have I been away that long where I don't remember that if I have part 4s or not? I'm pretty sure I don't have part 4s anymore. I'm pretty sure I just have part 3s. What? Did I just make an extra episode for no reason? Hold on. I need to check this out as soon as possible. Player turned model. What? 5 most amazing real-life World of Warcraft stories. I don't care. I'm trying to find my channel. There it is. Okay. Yes. I stop on part 3. Holy shit, I am so stupid. I mean, while I'm fucking here, might as well do a part 4. It's gonna be a slower episode. This'll highlight why I shouldn't do part 4s. Okay, there you go. Here's a part 4 for you. Sorry, stalling. I swear to God, this is not intentional. I'm not intentionally stalling for episode 200. It's just happening where I make stupid, weird, dumb decisions, and also stupid, weird, dumb shit just happens to me in regular life. So here you go. There's a part 4, the first one in like a million years on this channel, and yeah, it's gonna be sort of a subpar episode, just because we're at that point where it's like OG's gonna slow down a heck of a lot, and we're not at that point where these guys are coming off their cooldowns, so we can start putting them on like 5-minute quests. So it's it's gonna be a haul. It's gonna be a long haul. But yeah, there you go. Now you get to see, like, if there's anyone out there wondering, like, oh, why doesn't he do a part 4? If he needs that extra day to set up a good next progression, which, by the way, I don't need that extra day. Okay, that extra day just comes because I'm busy or I'm sick or all that stuff. But you might have different. Maybe you think it's all a conspiracy, and I need an extra day before I'm able to start recording. Who knows? Okay. But so even if you think that I need that extra day in between episodes to set up the next progression one, well, now you're gonna see why I don't do that. Because this is episode part 198 part 4, and it's gonna be like this the entire time. This slow crawling of the enemy's health bars, and we leveled up OG to level 1500 at the end of the last episode, but now it's going to take like a long time to get her out of it. So yeah, there you go. That's how that's working out right there. I might even, you know what, at this point, like, I wanna like jip you guys out of like premium content because I fucked up. So I might cut this episode like short, not super short, like not in like 5 minutes, but I will like 10 minutes in probably just be like, you know what, you get the idea. We'll fucking end the episode here, and we'll catch you guys on the next progression episode. Which sucks, you get a 10-minute episode today. It's totally my fault. I apologize. But look at it this way. The conspiracy is that I always that I feel like, oh, maybe my subscribers are okay with me skipping a day of recording, which is something that I do not want to have stick. I want to do it every day. So maybe you're wondering, like, well, if he feels like he can skip a day, why didn't he just do like a smaller episode in between? Yeah, give us that at least. Well, it's because then the episode becomes like this. It becomes sort of self-depreciating at a certain point. There's a chest though. Do you think this chest will give us the money? Do you? Oh shit, it did. Oh, cool. All right, so we're going a little faster now. All right, dynamic shit happening right now. What the fuck? What is this semi-interesting to watch now? What is going on here? Sorry, I had to beatbox for a second. That was really bad beatboxing, by the way. I can do pretty good beatboxing. It's just a little congested at the moment. So I had to do like shitty beatboxing to cover up that my beatboxing would have been shitty anyways. Like, it's like something's gonna be shitty, okay, but you intentionally do it exaggeratingly shitty so that people are like, oh, he's just exaggerating that it's gonna be shitty. Yeah, totally. You played that off really well right there. Let me just give like 100 levels to these bitches right here and give them their shit and then call it a day. How much more? Oh, we need a lot more for the next 25 levels. Yep, this is gonna be like this for a while. But now you know what I fucking go through every time I so this is another good thing of seeing this episode. Now you understand what I personally go through every time I fucking do this off-screen shit in between episodes, in between the Ascension and the next progression episode, is because whoa, sorry, I'm looking at my nail. It looks like I got a cut or something, or a hangnail or something. But sorry. But yeah, so now you understand what I fucking go through every time. This is fast for off-screen stuff. This is like, oh shit, I need to check in every like 10-15 minutes to see where I am in this progression, because it's going pretty fast, as you can see. Well, but for videos, it's very slow, obviously. When was the last time we did a part 4 for an Ascension? It was a while ago, right? It was, long ass time ago. And it was back then when I felt like I needed the extra content, and I felt like I could make the episode dynamic. But after a certain while, it was sort of just like negligible, especially after we got Kronos, because Kronos made it so that we can fucking go like 200, 300 levels past where a normal human being would go, because he would stop at a certain boss and be like, oh, I don't have enough time to beat this boss. Well, we got enough time to beat all the bosses, okay? We got enough time. Don't you worry about our time. It's whether or not we want to show that on camera is now the more relevant information that we can choose to make a decision upon. And my decision was like, no, it's not interesting to watch me defeat a single like boss after like 20 enemies, a span of like 5 levels in like an entire half hour. That's way too much. That's super boring right there. It's super boring. Excuse me. It's super boring for me too, which is why I do other shit while I have clicker heroes in the background usually. And it's not like I exit out of the game and then come back into it, because that doesn't progress you. It stops you on that level that you exited out on. So I just keep the game running. It's open in the background, and I just have them just like go through all the levels, like, you know, in the background while I do other shit. And every so often I come back and I'm like, oh, okay, so now I can level OG. And you know, these what's it called? These mercenaries came off cooldown, so I'll give them more. I'll give them more quests to go on, and that's it. That's literally it. It's tedious, yes. And for the episode 200 Bonanaganza, Scravabananaganza, 2-week bonanza, it's not going to be like this. I promise you. It's going to be, now that I'm seeing it, it's going to be like just ascension after ascension after ascension. It's going to be 4 parters for each ascension, I believe. So yeah, it starts off. So I'm basically combining like a progression episode with like 3-parter episodes. So it's going to be 4 episodes per ascension, which is basically like exactly what I'm doing right now. So this is basically replacing progression episode for like our 200 episode Bonanaganza, Extravaganza, Bonanaganza. Oh shit, right? No, I don't have enough. Oh, maybe I do now with that silver chest. Look at this. Starting to get a little bit more dynamic here. Look at that. Look at that. Look how fast we're going. Holy shit. We're fucking tearing ass right now. So yes, in like the span of 12 minutes, I've gotten 50 levels on OG. Which, you know, if I just came back like every 5 minutes or so and like while doing other shit in the background, like playing other video games, like Enter the Gungeon, I've been super into recently. Well, I was sick, you know, it came out, so I've just been playing that the whole time, and holy shit, is it fun as fuck. That's, you know, if you got some money, a little bit of money, get yourself some Gungeon. It's a great game. but yeah, so I do other stuff in the background, and then I come back and I'm like, oh, okay, level this person and get this person. But once again, that's not going to happen. Definitely not going to happen on the episode 200 Bonanaganza. It's just going to be all like fast-paced content. It's except for like this would be the part 4 episode before we start like the part 5 episode being it would be 200 part 5 starting the next ascension. So it's going to be I'm gonna no what was I gonna do? I was gonna put out like hour-long episodes. Yeah, okay, so here's my problem with that though. Hour-long episodes take like forever to like upload, especially on my shitty laptop, especially with the shitty bandwidth we're getting with our shitty Wi-Fi, okay, at this new apartment that I'm living in. So if it was my old setup, it wouldn't have been an issue, but this one, it's like it's a little bit of an issue. So it's so I was maybe thinking instead of 30-minute instead of hour-long episodes, all self-contained ascensions, maybe we do either half-hour-long episodes or 45-minute long. At the end of a 45-minute long episode, that would be like a 1-part, 2-part, 3-part ascension right there, wouldn't it? It totally would, right? Because yeah, each part is like 15 minutes, give or take. So at the end of 45 minutes, it'd be like, okay, see you guys in part 2 of the 200 episode Bonanaganza, and then 45 minutes isn't so bad. It'd be like a half-hour ish upload. I could do that. I'll continue to ruminate over it as much as I can. I would love some suggestions, of course, from my favorite commenter, Dan Ali. Great to actually get some serious feedback from you once in a while instead of your fucking trolling ass. But otherwise, yeah, I was thinking that's how I would do things. Just to help out with making the episodes slightly shorter. Because once again, also like I do 15-minute episodes of this because I feel like 15 minutes is a good time for an episode. But who knows? Maybe 30 minutes is fine. Or 45 minutes maybe is pushing it, but still okay. I don't know. I just don't know. So I'm just gonna ask people what they want. Mostly Dan Ali, because I know Dan Ali will fucking get back to me at least. So there's that. It's funny how I'm asking for feedback, okay, on the episode right before the day when I fucking actually do it. This is days before this episode actually comes out, but by the time I get to the time when I'm doing this, well, someone's probably like, this episode will just come out. So that's, I didn't even think about that. I should have maybe started the day like episode 197 with that instead of episode 198 part 4. Fucking crazy. But yeah, still, even though it's super late and almost time for it to come, I would still love suggestions. I'm still nothing's set in stone yet. Okay, I can wake up morning of the 200 episode streaming day or filming day of Extravagant Bananaganza and be like, hey, you know what? Maybe I'll do it this way instead. Or maybe I start doing it, and then halfway through I change my mind and switch it up a little bit. Who knows? But I do need it to be in a succinct way. And also, I don't want it in I don't want to make too many parts for episode 200. I figured if it's like a 2-week-long extravaganza, Bananaganza, then it would be like, by the end of it, it would be like episode 200, part 14. That would be super fucking insane to me. So maybe reduce the number of parts, but also figure out how I could make it last a while, but also make it dynamic and interesting. It's a lot of stuff to think about, but I need to find the best combination of those iterations of things that I can to make good content. And it's a good thing I talked about this, because it actually did fill out the rest of this episode. It is going to be a regular length episode, looks like. So, and yeah, there you go. We didn't even get to level 2000, mind you. I don't know if you noticed, but we only leveled up 20 levels. We went from 1920 to 1943 right here. So it's now you understand what I go through every time I make do the back off-screen stuff. It's a lot of work in between. But regardless of how much blah 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 is going on, blah blah blah, I'll still catch you guys next time for episode 199, and after that, episode 200, the Extravagant Bananaganza Fidanza Spanza. Yep, that's what it's going to be called. But until then, like, subscribe, comment if you're enjoying the series. I know I am. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.